José Manuel Arellano. I'm from Ciudad Juárez, Chihuahua, Mexico. My career as a boxer from the start to now, I started, it was really hard at first, a little bit different. And then as I kept progressing as a fighter, as an amateur, I kept trying my best to become one of the best guys in the state. I turned professional. Now as a professional, it's a little bit different. It's more discipline. It's more of a job, but it's a job that I love.
My name is Antonio Flores, and I'm from Durango, Mexico. I can say that I have 3 years already of boxing. I started over there in Mexico. I trained 1 year over there, and I did 3 amateur fights over there. So I came back here because there wasn't enough opportunities over there to keep going forward. So that's why I came here, and I found this champion boxing gym. Coach Roman helped me to grow up and find me fights, amateur first, then we became professionals, and we keep going.
A typical day of training for me looks like it's 5 to 6 hours of pure hard work. So I come in, whatever my coach wants me to do, I do. From speed bag, jump rope, hitting the bag, running, a lot of different things.
When I got Jose, he was in a two-sport athlete. I mean, he was doing kickboxing and boxing. I kind of told him you have to make a decision. As far as my type of training in boxing, you have to make a decision from kickboxing or boxing because the stance is so totally different. So once he got into boxing, I mean, that's where we started flourishing in amateurs and stuff like that. Once he dropped the kickboxing, I'm glad he made the decision to go with boxing instead of kickboxing. Even though he was good as a kickboxer, 10-0, you can't laugh at it, but he's better as a boxer.
I'm from a small town in Durango called Narciso Mendoza. It's a really, really small town, almost like 1,000 people. So we are very, very close. People kind. We like to live together. We're very humble and a very, very nice place to live, to be peaceful.
There was a lot of work that needed to be done. And one thing about Tony, he's a good listener. And one of my coaches says all the time, is Coach Manuel, and he says to be a good boxer, you have to be a good listener. Tony's a great listener. I can ask him to do one thing once, and he does it. There's no question about it. There's no, Coach, I don't want to do it. Nothing. He's on it. So with Tony, those are some of his qualities, is just his hard work and his dedication.
My biggest inspiration is my family. So I can one day be able to provide for them the way I want to.
There's not a person, place, or thing that's going to stop him from moving forward in boxing. He stays in the gym. The kid is always conditioned. I don't think there's a fighter in Colorado that conditions and gets stronger as the fight goes on like Jose does.
It's a small difference because, in Mexico, it's about more aggressive, more going forward to the opponent and really destroying it. And here in the U.S., they use more technical skills, footwork, head movement, technique, all that stuff. And I think that's the difference, but it's kind of similar.
From teaching my son and being around other coaches and traveling the country and going to different gyms and competing in different states, and just the knowledge of just being around boxing, watching it every day. I mean, I watch boxing every single day. If it's at home, if it's here in the gym, it's my life. This is what I do.
How do I feel as the fight gets closer? I feel great. I feel ready. I feel happy. I feel content. And more than anything, I feel excited.
We're determined to be the best in Colorado. And I mean, as long as I'm standing there and nobody takes over my spot here in the gym, I'm gonna make sure that they're gonna stay the best in Colorado. The regimen I have behind it is a proven success, and I'm gonna stick behind it till we get there.
It's gonna be at the Pepsi Center, and I think it's gonna be the biggest show right now here in Colorado. So I feel very excited to be a main event.
I don't know if he's ready for somebody like Tony. Tony's going to bring the pressure. You guys all seen what he did in the past and some of the fights that we fought on some of the SEL cards. I don't think Jose's going to be able to handle the pressure. So I'm going to say we're going to end up stopping Jose either in third, fourth round. That's kind of what I predict.
You know, I don't really have a prediction for it. I know at the end my fighter's going to get his hand raised. Whether it's by stoppage, by, 8-round unanimous decision, we're going to win that fight. It's a step in the right direction, and we're not going to let him stop us from getting to where we're going.
In boxing, my favorite boxer is Juan Manuel Marquez because he came up from nothing and he had to take the hard road up. And one way or another, he made it up. No matter what obstacles there was in his way. That's why he's my favorite boxer.
I would like to be remembered like as an example, as a person, as a boxer, somebody like people can follow, like little kids to look for, and also to be remembered like a good man to my family and friends and the people around me.
If I win, I will celebrate by thanking God, thanking my team, thanking my family, and thanking all those people who went out there to support me on June 30th.
We're prepared to fight, so we'll see you at the main event.
Oh, Arellano's landing hard shots.
Flores forward with authority.
There it is, a knockdown.